Hey everybody, it's Becky. Today I'm doing part 2 in my series where I explore the Atlantic County Park ruins. And as you can see, today I'm at the north entrance. And I'm actually right in front of marker number 6. Now last time I kind of went all over the place. I didn't do the trail in order, but I did want to come back and do a few more today. I'm not going to hit the rest of them today, but I did want to come out here and see a few. So right here, literally right off of Route 50, is where the stables used to be. And this is the foundation of the stables. This is one of those spots where I couldn't find last time, and here it was actually off of the North End Trail where I'd been last time. So today I'll probably go up, I'll see number 10 again, which I already showed in my last video. I'll do number 11 and 12. And then some other day, I'm going to come back and do 13, 14, and 15. But probably not today because it is a chillier day and I haven't been walking that much lately, so I don't want to overdo it. So I am currently on Artesian Well Road, and last time I called it Artisan Well Road. I don't know why, because I know the name of it. I was just being, I don't know, an idiot. But I am on Artesian Well Road. I'm at the beginning, and I'm going to go all the way down to the river, show you guys the old artesian well and the old power plant and a couple other buildings today. And I'm not going to walk the whole thing like last time. I'm actually going to take my car right now to the end and kind of cheat a little bit. So last time I was here, I did walk quite a bit. Wow, look, there's people riding horses, which you can do in the park. That's always nice to see. But I did walk quite a bit, and I didn't want to walk that much this time because I really overdid it that day, and I really gotta limit my physical activity at the moment. So I did get out of my car for a few, and I'm actually going to be going now to building 10, and this was on my last exploration vlog, but I wanted to show you guys this one more time because it's such a cool building. It's one of the few remaining buildings that still are standing in some form. And I just think it's really, really pretty and really awesome. So this was one of the 75mm plant buildings. We got a bit of a foundation over here. And like I said, there she is. So we are right here at number 10, and I'm going to go and try to find 11 because 11 I have never seen. So hopefully it's not too crowded down by the river because that's where I have to park to see the artesian well and the old power plant, and there's actually a cemetery back there, and I'll tell you guys a little bit about that when I get to it. So now I'm at number 12, which is the old power plant. I actually went by 11 because there's a parking lot right there and there was a whole bunch of people around, so I just didn't want to go there yet. But this is where the old power plant used to be. And like number 10, it's one of the last remaining structures that are actually still standing. So before you actually walk up to the power plant, you see the old artesian well. And it still has water flowing from it. And then right next to it is that old power plant. And I did film this in one of my other videos I've done about the park. And I've taken pictures of it in the past, and it really reminds me, and I don't know why it does, but it really reminds me of one of the ruins in Ever After where Danielle and the prince are running off and having a little date, I guess you would call it. And it just reminds me of it for some reason. But she is beautiful. There's just tons and tons of old bricks just lying around from the foundation. You can see how they've been chipped away through the years. And it's really just beautiful out here, like I said. You really got to be careful back here because you can trip over a lot of things. The river is right there. I'm actually going to go up and kind of walk through this. just a little bit. I'm not going to go all the way, but just to show you guys the inside of this, because this is so cool. And then you also have some more ruins back here a bit. There she is one more time. Like I said before, she's just a beautiful, beautiful relic and a beautiful ruin. So right where I was just out is a boat ramp, and there were a couple vehicles trying to turn around and launch their boats. So I'm gonna get out of the way, but I am gonna go back that way after I try to do number 11, because there is a cemetery back there, and well, there's some history to it. So yeah, there's quite a few people parked in the parking lot a few yards back, but I was able to avoid them for now and come to point 11. I actually don't see anything here except this placard. So it looks like I am at where the magazine used to be. And I'm assuming whatever is left here is just buried now under the woods, and you can't really see it. Maybe you can in the winter. I could always come back here because it's really right off of Artesian Well Road. But I'm not going to linger too much because like I said, there are a lot of people around, and I don't want to be that close to a larger number of people right now. But that's where I'm at. And there is another trail that goes back here, but I don't know where it leads. I'm not going to do that today. So I'm back here, almost right across from where the power plant was. And I'm going to come up to the Smith Ireland Cemetery. Now, the Smith Ireland Cemetery dates back at least a couple hundred years ago, I believe. And some of my early ancestors are actually buried up here. So the story goes, according to my relatives, that there used to be a house that was back here by the river sometime within the last 100 or couple hundred years. And it was actually the home of, I believe, my great grandfather. And he used to walk all the way down to where Route 50 was and down the road to go to school. But they never found the actual foundation of the house. And so right here is the old cemetery where some of my family is supposed to be buried. In fact, at one point, one of my close family members actually had the deed to the cemetery. But now it is all fenced in. It has been opened in the past, but the gate is shut today. But I swear I am related to some of the people that are buried here. There is a John Smith buried here, but he is not one of my relatives. There's also a Hannah back here, but I don't think I can zoom into her today. I can zoom into her, and that is Hannah Smith. I may be related to her, I'm not sure. But there are a whole bunch of other Smiths that are buried here that I am related to. But I can't make out any of the other markers today unless you're actually inside, which you do not have access to. So I cannot go through and see if I recognize any of the names from my family history. But there is another little cemetery besides the Steelman and the Veteran Cemetery that is back here at Atlantic County Park. And like I said, some of my distant relatives from the past, a few generations ago, are in fact buried here. And they actually lived out here somewhere in the area. And there was a house out here at one point where, like I said, either my great or my great-great-grandfather did live in. Here's one more shot of the cemetery before I go. So I'm headed back to my car now. There is another portion of this boardwalk you can take, and it will take you to the other ruins I really do want to explore one day, but I'm not going to do that, like I said, today. I will be doing a third video where I explore the rest of the ruins, but if you like this vid, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and ring that notification bell so you never miss one of my videos. And as always, have a 5-star day.